It's 7:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. An alleged Newcastle drug dealer has tried to evade capture by running onto the racetrack at Randwick. The 27-year-old was at the races on Saturday when he was caught in the toilets by security staff who believed he was using drugs. As police approached, he took off, throwing away a bag which allegedly contained 20 ecstasy tablets before jumping onto the track. A man will front court next month accused of bashing a train guard at YE. The 18-year-old was travelling between Hamilton and Wyong last Sunday night when he allegedly became aggressive as the train approached the Morisset area. Siobhan McMahon from police headquarters says he then entered the driver's compartment as the train approached YE railway station.
Where a scuffle ensued with the driver, who was a 52-year-old woman. A train guard from the train went to assist the driver when the passenger allegedly assaulted him a number of times. The man fled the scene onto a northbound train. The injured train guard was treated at the scene by ambulance paramedics before being taken to hospital, suffering 2 broken ribs and bruising to the face.
The 18-year-old handed himself in at Wyong police station yesterday. The rail line between the Hunter Valley and Tamworth is expected to remain closed all week following a coal train derailment yesterday. 19 empty coal wagons jumped the tracks at Cancool, about 40 kilometres north of Scone. Work will start this morning on removing the wagons. However, passenger and freight services are likely to be disrupted until at least Friday. Work is now underway on a raft of safety upgrades to the Golden Highway west of Denman in a bid to reduce the area's road toll and repair bill. Up to $1.2 million in essential maintenance upgrades will be carried out along Editon Road over the next 10 weeks, including widening road shoulders, improvements to drainage and the installation of new safety barriers. Roads and Maritime Services Regional Manager Anna Zeki says it's all about saving lives.
Widening the road shoulders will mean that there is more space for traffic moving along the road, and the safety barriers will actually increase the safety, so there's less likelihood of people coming off the road. Overall, it's a number of minor safety improvements and widening to ensure that there's more room for motorists travelling on the road.
The 60th anniversary of the 1955 Hunter Valley floods is providing a timely reminder for the community to prepare their home and family for future major floods. Flood safety workshops will be held in Maitland this month to educate residents about flood risks, as well as to provide participants with a toolkit of practical resources. Community Engagement Coordinator Amanda Hyde says residents need to be prepared with a home emergency kit and plan ready in the event of a flood.
We're inviting all residents in the Lower Hunter area to attend free flood-safe workshops. In the workshops, residents will learn about the local risk of flooding, the roles and limitations to the Hunter Valley Flood Mitigation Scheme, and how to be more prepared for the next major flood event.
The first workshop is this Wednesday from 5 till 6:30pm at East Maitland Library, and you'll need to register with the Lower Hunter SCS. And biscuit maker Arnott's is celebrating its 150th anniversary. The company started in Newcastle in 1865 and now sells more than 500 million packets of biscuits every year. Now with sport, Belinda Delasaris.
The Newcastle Jets have begun their claw back to form after securing a 1-1 draw against Western Sydney on Saturday. The Jets' prospects looked ominous when Wanderers replacement Brendan Santala broke the deadlock with a penalty in the 85th before Korean import Lee Ki-ji salvaged the match with a leveller in extra time. Coach Phil Stubbins says it could be the start of a comeback.
It's not a win, but I think some of those senior players that we had out there really stood up, and some of the younger boys really tried to match everyone that was playing around them, put in a real shift for the team and the club.
The Knights have wowed in their second-tier trials against Group 3 clubs Port Macquarie and Wauchope on Saturday. It was a case of red and blue all the way through, the boys gunning Port Macquarie 54-0 before making light work of the Blues 32-0. And Merewether pro Ryan Callanan will be hoping to shine on his home break with the main round of Surfest competition kicking off today. That's sport. I'm Belinda Delas Harris.
To a new RFM News Time, 26 to 8.